It seems like I've been selling all my life. Started off selling donuts door to door as a kid, and then later on, vacuum cleaners, if you can believe that. That left me kind of dirty. And then I got a chance to sell cars. Well, that was kind of fun. I worked for a TO operation. That meant you turned it over to somebody else and they made all the money. Opened up a ski shop, went to work for Olivetti Corporation, sold all the typewriters they could make. But I hated the word salesman. I wouldn't even use it. I'd use other words like sales consultant, sales technician, sales specialist, account manager, anything but salesman. And I learned in selling, you've got to go through sales training. The first one is OJT, on-job training. That's the guy they hired before you. The second one is management training. That's the guy they hired before him that they made manager. He was given a stack of dialogue that you had to memorize and then do role play with him. Oh, yuck, it was horrible. Then master training from the likes of Zig Ziglar and fabulous sales trainers. I'd get so pumped up, I'd come out away from those tapes waving a saber. And it worked. I sold out of a ski shop, sold more typewriters than anybody in America. Then tried to buy a house. I didn't have any money. And I thought, real estate sales. That's where the money is. So I got my license, and guess what? Went back to knocking doors. The manager said it was farming. I made a lot of money because I applied everything that I learned, that in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, 86 closings my first year. That was phenomenal, but I hated selling. I know what? I'll become a trainer. Stop it. That's where I'll be. I'll be the trainer. And as I started that, I learned that everyone is a salesperson. You even have to sell as a trainer. Everyone sells. Preachers, teachers, parents, children. Everyone sells, and we hate being sold. So I've taken everything that I have learned in the last 50 years. I've taken all the sales psychology. I've taken all the courses that I have been to. I've put all the reading that I've done. 50 years worth of psychology, brain science, sales, motivation, success. And I put it into one big, powerful class. It's called The Power of Non-Selling. It's where the world is today. The power of non-selling. Now, don't quit selling. As Daniel Pink says in his new book, to sell is human. It's about moving people. In that book, he asked about what we thought about salespeople. He said, what's the first word that comes to your mind when I say sales or selling? Well, what are those words? Sleazy, slimy, smarmy. Isn't it amazing the words that come out? You know, out of the top 13 answers, 9 of them were negative. Nobody likes to sell. But there has been a huge change. Everyone is now armed with information. It doesn't matter what you're buying, the consumer has the information. And they refuse to be sold. This is what I like to call the evolution of the consumer. You see, you don't even go in to buy a Ford F-100 pickup truck until you have got on the computer and searched out everything there is to know about the Ford F-100 pickup trucks. You even know what the manufacturer's suggested retail price is. Heck, you even know what the dealer invoice is. You have all the information. You and I, everyone, is an evolved consumer. Let's take real estate. The real estate consumer of the past, if they wanted information, they had to go through an agent to get the information. Today, everyone has all the information. All the information is available. Look at the plethora of places you can search to get information on real estate. Ooh, and that's great news. It's a win-win for everybody. You see, we no longer sell. We are no longer in the business of selling information. Ooh, what are we doing? We invite people into the real estate conversation. The American dream is still alive and well. There's still hundreds of people in the starting gate ready to buy. But we have to think differently. We have to think like Starbucks. It's called the latte experience. You can go in and get a double decaf caramel macchiato. And just as easy as pie. Starbucks has made it simple. So has the Apple Store. Have you gone in there? They don't sell. And how about that greatest salesperson of all, Disney? They don't sell. What they do is they create a compelling consumer experience. A compelling consumer experience. That's what you get at Starbucks, Disney, and Apple. I've been selling for a long time. I'm so excited to be involved in technology today because technology has changed the way the consumer buys. They no longer buy information. I want you to forget dialogue. It doesn't work anyway. I want you to listen to the consumer. That's the number one thing they want is you to listen. Be able to create an experience and always say thank you. Yes, yes, I would love to come to your office, company, or association and speak. Your referral would be the highest professional compliment I could receive. Thank you for watching and keep smiling.